Well, if you're an Ohio State fan, this has been a game that has been circled on everyone's calendars this season. And this was the second straight week Ohio State would be pitted up against a top 25 opponent in the Northwestern Wildcats. And for Ohio State, it was a scare from the beginning as they do survive this matchup 40-30. The player of the game arguably could be Carlos Hyde, 163 yards, 3 touchdowns in this matchup. Obviously emotional after the game, since coming back from his 3-game suspension earlier in the season.
That suspension, you know, that suspension, it really hurt. Not being out there with my brothers because I made a mistake.
Oh, his whole life, I shouldn't say life because I didn't know him before, but his whole career was just kind of a mush. You know, he hasn't done a whole lot for himself or the program, and he's become a very, you know, other than a darn issue that we dealt with. But we all make mistakes, and I hope this is a game changer for him for once, even when he's done playing football.
Oh, he's a good kid. He's a good, absolutely great player too, and you always can lean on a great back like him, especially in the Big Ten season. So, you know, he's a great guy, man.
And I tell him every game, I'm like, remember what we had to go through. Remember the struggles. Remember when we thought that it wasn't gonna be a brighter day for us. I always tell him to use that anger and that passion to run the ball, and he's doing that, and I'm loving it.
It's definitely something I've been waiting for. You know, that suspension was hard. That was one of the hardest things I had to go through. But I just kept my faith. And I prayed to God every night that He'd just be there with me and get me through it. And when I get the chance to get back out there, I'm gonna cherish that moment. So when I'm out there, I'm excited and I'm just loving every moment of it. And I'm thankful.
Well, next week, Ohio State will enjoy their bye week. It's the first one they have out of 2 this season. They will get well rested for their next opponent, the Iowa Hawkeyes. That is going to be a homecoming game at home at Ohio Stadium. Wrapping up from Evanston, I am Brad Comer for BuckeyeTV Sports.